Hello, everyone. I'm Symes, and with me, as usual, is Robin.
Wahahaha. Hello.
Yes, as, as, as you are wont to say,
Yeah.
or to cackle evilly. Welcome, everybody, to EU4, wherein we've done some stuff.
We have, yeah?
Good explanation there, Symes.
Yeah.
Yes, Robin here. Look at Castilian Maghreb there, being
It's
all
a beautiful sight. Yep.
yellow and lacking in any sort of Morocco whatsoever.
Yeah. I
And
might actually start going south completely and sack off the rest of Tunis and see what
well,
Central Africa's got to offer.
there might be some stuff down there. There's at least. I mean, I can't see very much of it, but there are at least three coloured borders that I can see. So there are at least three separate nations down there.
There's a province called Songhai, which, they seem like suckers to be invaded, really.
There's Yolof as well on the coast.
Yeah.
Um,
You, meanwhile, are busy stomping through North America.
Meanwhile, I'm colonising over here. I'm going to do some colonist shuffling up there. But in the war, in which I finally got over my Francophobia.
Yeah.
So now I'm all about, yes.
France is looking slightly kicked in.
Let's beat France some more. So yes, thing that I didn't realise and therefore forgot to mention the last time, because I attacked France opportunistically because France was at war with Provence and some other people. And in the end of my war with France, they gave me two provinces. They gave me Picardie up here, which is in my trade node, which I'm very pleased about, and they gave me Anjou. And I also made them give Artois to Bohemia by mistake, because I thought I was making them give it to me. But whatever. Doesn't matter. But up until...
Bohemia's your chum.
Bohemia's my friend right now. But France's war with Provence concluded in a French victory, and Anjou actually changed hands at the end of that war, because it was a Provence territory. Then France took it from them, and then I took it from France. So,
all perfectly simple.
Overall, go me, I think. But that means that has the dual benefit that both France and Provence are now less strong than they previously were. And Provence is at war with Switzerland. Oh, they're allied with Austria. Provence are, and Austria has decided to reconquer Sundgau from Switzerland. And Provence has joined them. Sundgau is here. I'm pointing at it. You can't see me. So
I'm imagining it.
It's in the north. It's in the northwest of Switzerland. It was just like one Austrian province that, out by itself, and it was a bit weird. And when I think
got a big hill.
I think when France and some other people have beat up on Austria, they've forced Austria to give Sundgau back to Switzerland, and now Austria wants to take it away again.
The cats.
But what that means for me, I don't have a CB. I could go to war with Provence. This is weird. France is guaranteeing the independence of a country they were just at war with. They were at war with Provence, but they're guaranteeing their independence. I don't understand. Anyway, whatever. Never mind that nonsense.
Onwards.
Onwards, and colonisation also.
Yeah.
And I am colonising Placentia here, but what I thought I would do, and this is kind of the thing that I mentioned last time, if I recall my colonist, the colony will continue to grow, but it'll grow more slowly, but then I can start colonising somewhere else as well. Recalling will not cancel your colony, although it may trigger a native uprising, so I can recall the colonist now, and then go to the next door colony and send the colonist there too, and then I'll have two colonies growing at once, which, to my mind, is a good thing. And what I'm also going to do is... my force limit's 86 now.
86? Yep. That's quite nice.
So I'm going to put some more infantry down in my colony that I have in Canada, and they can be the uprising, suppressing army. And then my army, which has the Conquistador, can go exploring again.
Yeah.
That's my plan. Picardy and Anjou are now part of our country.
Excellent.
They have been called. Let's check my trade node. I haven't looked at that for a while. Happening in the English Channel. Well, I've got 60% of the trade power in the English Channel. That's good.
Ooh,
all of the trade.
The ungrateful natives have risen up and got horribly crushed.
What's this? Oh no, pointless distraction. Go away. So I've got all the trade power here. Well, I haven't got 60% trade power. 100% of the trade power is being retained in the English Channel because that's what the English Channel is like. Oh, my ship's going to die.
That's suddenly blah 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 blah. Ah,
oh
my
my
ship!
god, my boats, my poor boats. Well, I'm still in trade mode. Yeah, right, so they're sitting out in the ocean. I forgot they were there. I knew that was going to happen. I'm an idiot. I must send them back to my colony and hope that they don't die on the way. All right. What I was talking about was my trade node. Yeah.
Ooh,
so.
Yeah. Aragon is still at war with Switzerland.
So now that I've taken Picardy, France is no longer has any trade power in this node at all.
Yeah.
So haha.
Yeah, they're looking somewhat screwed as it comes to getting access to the North Sea. Really.
Yes, they don't. Yeah, they have to come in out of Saintonge there, and if someone were to invade
you have to
them
take that next.
and take that,
yeah.
they would have no access to the North Sea or the North Atlantic without going via the Mediterranean. So that would be funny. Anyway, yes. So, but the trade node thing, my main rival for control over that trade node is actually Bohemia. They've got 20% and Utrecht has 9% of the trade node, so Utrecht is where? There. Utrecht is very small. This must be a very powerful thing. Oh, whatever. So anyways, that's good. I think I want to build a spy network in Provence. I did have a claim, but my claim was on Anjou, and then that got given to France instead, and then I took it away from them.
I am down to one loan.
Hurrah! My explorer is ready. My boats are being repaired now. They didn't.
Oh, disputed succession. Oh dear.
Just disputed succession of Brunswick.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Ah.
So you
Never
could
mind,
royal marry Brunswick and potentially take control of Brunswick. Brunswick.
Where the hell is Brunswick?
Brunswick is in the HRE.
You can just click on the shield and it'll take you there.
Yeah, it's in the HRE.
Yeah, and too far away. Not interested.
It's very small.
Yeah.
Let's move on. I've got potential interest in Anjou and Picardy, but I have armies sitting there. I don't want to do either of those missions right now. I have claims on Artois and Paris.
You claim on Paris.
I've still got a claim on Paris.
Sweet.
I could pass the Declaration of Indulgence and the Conventicle Act. I don't know if I want to. No, I think I'm fine. I don't want to strengthen my missionaries at the cost of having more expensive stuff. So.
Hang on a moment. I've got a couple of pop-ups going on here.
How big can my fleet be? I can build 5 more ships. So maybe I just build
My heir
ships.
might be about to snuff it.
Ooh, you don't want that.
Yeah, random event. He was ill. So I'll send for a trained physician.
Oh right, yeah. So you're just gonna have to hope that everything is fine. The heir is quite old. He's 46. Right. So my colony over here should be. Yep, this colony is ticking now. Avalon, as it's now called. And I was also thinking, having set that one, I could recall the colonist again, and then send another one. Trying to grab this army. So I'll move them into Avalon.
God, colonies take forever.
They do. They take a long time. So I could recall my colonist from Avalon now. Haha! Picardy is now the seat of a new cardinal, and that means it's mine.
Excellent.
Ha. Right, and I could recall him from Avalon now. Now that that's starting, and send him to, say, Bermuda as well. It does cost money to have colonists going at once. Colonial maintenance is currently 6 ducats because the cost grows quadratically per additional colony. So the first colony is 2 ducats, the second colony is an additional 4, and I think the third one would be 8, probably. And I can actually afford to do that. Which means I probably should. New ideas. Debts and loans. Interest per annum. Am I... I think maybe I want the Diplo instead. The Diplotech rather than the idea. But how's my finances looking? Inflation's ticking down anyway. I don't really care about loan interest at the moment. So, I'm going to wait. Papal State, end of religious turmoil. It's good news for the Papal State, isn't it?
Yep.
You'd hope that the Papal State didn't have too much religious turmoil.
Ooh.
Being, you know,
more
Papal
natives
State.
getting killed.
Yeah, you and your native murdering. Not like me, obviously. No, no.
Your native...
my native murdering.
You're redistributing their life status.
Oh, my claim on Paris has gone away. That was weird. Didn't last very long. I'd make another one. It would cost me 150 admin power to fake a claim on Paris. That's a lot. What if we did it on Saintonge instead? Oh, 65. Yeah, I'll go with that instead.
Saintonge would definitely be a laugh.
It would be funny.
Hilarious.
It's cheaper to fake a claim on, so
yeah,
not much better of doing that.
And you can just take Paris anyway.
Yeah, why not? Just have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to recall my. It'll take them absolutely ages to grow, but you know, it says plus 60 per year. Ooh, 1 base tax in London, -3 inflation. Get a skill 3 treasurer available. Yeah, interesting. I should look at him. See if I want to hire him for lots of money. So where's the treasurer going to be? He's going to be in here. Thomas Gresham. Yes, 7 ducats a month.
Oof.
But plus 10% national tax modifier. Didn't I do that already? I thought I'd already done that with the last one that I hired, but I guess not. Maybe that one died. I'm going for it. He gives me more money. It probably doesn't cancel out how expensive he is, but
yeah,
nevertheless.
Nearly caught the last of the former Moroccan areas.
So
now I can start turning them into wearing the right sort of hats.
Yeah. What all the colonist does is give you an additional percentage chance to get more settlers, and it's plus 60 a year anyway. So I think I'm going to recall him and send him to Bermuda, which has no natives, and therefore will not have a chance of any uprisings. And now I'm probably losing money. Yeah, he hasn't got there yet. He's on his way to Bermuda now. 130 days to get there. So, marvellous. How are you doing?
I've just caught the last of the former Moroccan places, and now just converting them to wearing the right hats, as I said.
Splendid.
So,
yes.
Yeah, it won't take long. My missionaries are really quite good. Yeah, 7.3% strength.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. And then after that, I might go and kill someone.
Might go and kill someone. Who knows?
Yeah,
Maybe
well,
Right, I've got a spy
I
network
don't
in
know,
Provence now.
don't know where
So
to go, south or east.
I'm just going to fake a claim on Nantes, like that. Although I actually have a mission to take that I could have used for faking a claim, but no, never mind. Never mind. So, yeah. It's all just, I guess, taking over then for a little while. Plessenshire trade goods is now fish.
Fish!
Fish. Hurrah for fish. What's happening? Any wars? France.
I'm thinking about it.
France
I
is
don't know
at
whether
war.
to go and kick in Songhai in a moment.
Provence is no longer at war.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, I think Switzerland might have lost that. Well, they didn't lose Sundgau, but they look smaller than they previously were. Austria seems to have got bigger.
I've repaid my last frickin' loan.
Hurrah! Am I still giving you money, or did that stop?
I have no idea.
Diplomatic expenses. No, my diplomatic expenses have gone to 0, so my subsidy of you has stopped. So now you are financially independent.
My word.
How cool
And
is that?
I've got Admin Tech 9, finally.
Splendid.
I'm about to go up into Diplomatic Tech
Right.
10 and Military Tech 12.
I'm now...
Woo!
This is 55 a year. Yeah. The adjacent province bonus is 5% to the number of settlers, so it's actually quite a decent one. It's actually, no, it's not 5%, it's 5. 5 settlers a year.
Ah.
Right. But it's
not quite so good.
But it's a total of 1,000, so it's still a significant amount, you know. Oh no.
Ooh.
Wait, you paused it and then I...
Yeah, Com del Art performances. What's going on here for me?
I don't know, I've lost my Explorer. My Explorer has died, so... also... I've got a debate in Parliament to deal with again. Bleeding Parliament. Right, so I might get restrict imports, which gets me to mercantilism and plus 5% domestic trade power for 10 years. That seems like a useful thing to have. I could get 10% off my advisors for 10 years as well, which would also be useful, but I think I'll go for restricting imports. Now I need to bribe people to support me. So I can either spend Pope points or...
No, Pope points.
or Monarch points on it. Which is...
not as catchy.
No, I'd rather not spend Monarch points on it, but I may have to. Oxfordshire, support me. Administrative support from Lancashire. We'll send a delegation to the Holy See for Gloucestershire. One more. There we go. Right. Domestic trade power increased. Mercantilism increased. That means more money. Because
you must be rolling it in now.
Right now I have 2,933.
Bloody hell.
So what I need to be doing is building more province improvements so that I can make even more money. That's not a particularly interesting thing. What about this one? Maybe not. But manufactories, yes, that's where the cash is. So I shall make textile manufactory there and there. And there.
I'm going to wait till I get Spanish Square, and then I think the invasion may have to happen.
Sounds good. I shall make a weapons manufactory in Cornwall. Naval equipment manufactory seems comparatively rubbish. Put another textile one in somewhere. There we go. Right. Now I have $813. So, yeah, manufacturing is expensive. But good. For more cash. Can I spend my papacy points on anything good, or... I could get even more mercantilism.
Yay!
Yay!
Yep. converted the last thing to.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, Portugal.
Yeah.
Portugal had some rebels going there for a second, but then they disappeared. Oh no! The natives of Avalon have risen up and been killed.
That'll show 'em.
It will. Them being dead and all.
Yep.
Right, so...
Won't do that again.
Nope. Right, so I've got 3 colonies on the go now. I should actually see how much. The Ottomans has announced Great Britain as their new rival. Gosh, I must be doing quite well, because the Ottomans certainly is. Corks. Does that mean I can have another rival now? Because I've only got 2, I think. Oh no, I've got 3. I've got Savoy for some reason. Oh no, that's Provence. Sounds. Yep, I shall go Ottomans then. It's my rival as well. There we are. And I shall embargo them, which will do nothing. But, you know, it'll get me some more prestige or whatever, so... I eclipsed Denmark. Yes. That means that's good. Just, it's a good thing. Let's not dwell on it, but it's good. Right, what else was I doing? Colonising mainly. Plotting, obviously, also. I can fabricate another claim on Provence somewhere. Let's find a place to fabricate a claim on, or more, perhaps. Yeah. And possibly Vermandois. I could fabricate a claim on, or yeah, there. Well, fabricate more claims. Ooh, I think I can buy my Diplotech now. Man of War, which will give me more naval morale.
That'll be good.
Portugal has declared war on Guarani.
Where's Guarani?
It'll be in South America somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere that Portugal... yeah. It's in the middle of a big splash of Portuguese.
More natives uprising, more natives horribly crushed.
Really? Oh, I can buy another technology.
Yep.
Administrative technology now. Early modern administration. Yeah, well... lets me have another state. I'm not short of states, but I'm glad I can have extra ones now.
So now everything should be the same religion.
Hurrah.
Hurrah! Everything is a glorious yellow.
So, yeah, look at the religious map. Catholic, it says, across northwest Africa there. A lot of Catholicism.
Excellent! I can fabricate a claim.
Hurrah, that's what you want to do.
Yep.
I'm not sure, I mean, I don't want you to not go to war down there. It's just I'm not going to be able to see it. so you know. Alright, so yeah, the colonial maintenance is now 16 ducats. Alright, yeah, because it's a quadratic growth, so it's plus 100% for the second one and plus 400% for the third. I'm not going to do a fourth.
That's quite a lot.
Oh dear, yeah, my monthly balance is still positive, but by 1 ducat, so gonna leave it there, I think. So, but that means I can grow three colonies at a time, which is still pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing that, and then once my manufacturers are finished, more cash.
Cha-ching! I'm just about to finally get the Spanish square.
Good. Where am I on Miltech? Next military technique is the Tenay, which is rank 14. Next one. Do I ignore the nobles or pay them off? I have to pay them off because ignoring them means I lose their stability, and I don't want to do that. Now I'm down to 229 ducats. Easy come, easy go.
You must be making a fair bit though.
Well, as I said, my monthly balance right now is about 1 because of the amount, because I'm spending 16 a month just on colonies and a whole bunch of other stuff. My army maintenance is at 50% as well because of uprisings and such.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I've got that expensive advisor too. But with my army maintenance being at 50%, I'm killing all of these native uprisings. So
Yeah, I've had to leave mine on a little bit.
yeah, I've lost some tax bonus from something as well. So which is a
So
shame.
is it worth me going east or south? I don't know what Songhai's like.
I don't know.
Ooh,
I have
new technology.
I have literally no idea what they're like because I can't see them.
Ooh, that was nice. I randomly gained 600 ducats.
Sweet.
Provence no longer considers us a rival.
Ah, that's interesting. Yes, they have removed you as a rival and announced Tunis as a rival.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I can become Defender of the Faith. Do I really care?
If you mouse over your along the icons at the top, the one with the sword is power projection. If you mouse over that, does it say that you've eclipsed Provence, or have they just decided not to do anything?
I have eclipsed Provence.
Yeah, that's why they've removed you as a rival. You are too good now to be considered their rival.
I need to make someone my rival, actually.
You need to pick a new one, yeah.
Well, I think I might make Songhai my rival.
If you like.
And then I'll just attack them.
Well, yes, because you get power projection for taking provinces from your rivals, so you should absolutely do that.
Yeah. So,
power projection is good for a great many things.
I'm just trying to work out how to actually make them my rival.
Diplomacy. Right, if you get your diplomacy open.
It's mine, isn't it? Yeah.
And then it'll be an empty shield there, and you can click on it.
I'm not allowed to take them as a rival.
Because they're too rubbish.
Yeah, so I can take Tunis, Portugal, Great Britain, or Bohemia. Well, I think I better take Tunis.
Of the available four, my suggestion would be Tunis. Yes. Well, you can still, you can take stuff from Tunis and get power projection from that if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like I'm going east.
Grow quicker, colonies. Where's my colonies? Placentia's at 550 inhabitants. Bermuda is at 372 already, and Avalon is at 290. So having the colonist there is certainly making a difference to Bermuda. I think Bermuda will probably finish before the other two do, but still, it still means I have 3 of them going at once. And I could always send the colonist back to the ones which are growing slowly, if I want to.
So now I need to change my default units to my Spanish square thingy.
Oh, you have new lads. Was it Tercio Infantry or something, the new ones? I don't remember.
Yeah, Tercio Infantry or Free Shooter Infantry.
I have Free Shooter Infantry.
Yeah.
So, up to you really. So you've got... When do you get that? Was that rank 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that mean my units will be upgraded slowly, or...?
No, well, no. I mean, I just was trying to remember when it actually happened. Because I'm at rank 13 and I have free shooters as well, so I was trying to remember what happened. I've lost me general. Actually, that was my conquistador that died. I think I need a new one. George Cook, the conquistador. So what I'm going to do now is send them off exploring again. Why can't I send them off? Cannot be traversed or compromised. What? Oh, I think I must have clicked on some wasteland. Yeah. Ugh. Stop, people, stop dying. This is ridiculous. A new army advisor guy. Right, so because I've got 2,000 men sitting on that island anyway. So there's Norway's got a fleet wandering around over here as well. That's interesting. They're probably going to colonise then. They've just got a heavy ship in this fleet, which is a weird choice. But because heavy ships are slow. Well, it's up to them really. But they're mooching around here, so which means they'll be probably dropping a colony over here sometime before too long. Damn them. So I need to work out where best to place another colony to try and block them.
Oh, rebel uprising. Oh dear.
Rebels. Cursed rebels.
Where are they?
I don't know. I can't see any rebels. Or is it just a potential rebel uprising?
Oh, it's potential. It's on 80% for the separatists.
Alright, you just need to park your army near where they're going to show up and just murder them.
Yeah.
Give them a damn good murdering.
Yep. Where are we? The Lengili, blah 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 blah.
Yes, that.
TLEM Seni.
Oh, well,
whatever the hell that is.
It's where your 18,000 army currently is sitting, so.
Alright.
In Tlemcen.
Yeah. They got potentially 28,000 turning up.
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah.
That's the same number of lads as you have.
Well, I just happen to be building lots of people at the moment.
That's lucky.
Yeah. Right.
And you've just upgraded as well, so.
Yeah.
So that's another.
So it should be alright.
Should be fine. Be fine.
Yeah.
If it's not fine, I'll march some men down and help. Because I've got 26k lads sitting in Bordeaux. They can just march down through Castile into the north of Africa. It'll be fine. But you've got a bunch more lads there. The Battle of Muncie. Oh, I just won. Hooray. Natives going, this is our stuff. Me going, don't care, coming through. I am wondering if...
I've got to organise all my regiments a bit now.
Placentia... Oh no, I need to move these armies
Excuse
down.
me while I sort things out.
It's alright, I was going to pause it anyway.
Okay.
Because I have to move the army down into Placentia now, which I've just done. Yes, Bermuda is now at 502 occupants, Placentia is at 610, and Avalon is at 350. So, it's gone good. Once, once I get 5, I think I mentioned this before, once I get 5 colonies in a colonial region, that'll turn into a colonial nation. And it will no longer be directly owned by me. They'll be a kind of vassal. And that's a good thing because they'll raise their own armies. And also, eventually, once they get settled enough, they'll start colonizing for themselves too. So which is good because I only have one colonist. But yes, I've got the colonial region map mode on now, and there's colonial Canada, which is where my current thing is, and Bermuda is part of the Caribbean, I think, which is its own colonial region. And then there's colonial Eastern America, which is where I can see part of pirates are.
Yar.
Pirates have appeared in the West Bermuda Sea. Because there aren't any ships patrolling down there. What I should probably do is send the Satisfaction and stuff down this way. And then they can fight the pirates. I need to do more colonizing, more exploration. Aha! Smite the pirates.
Hey, the number of separatists has gone down to 19,000 due to my massive army that's sitting there.
The pirates have been smote. I shall repair my ships. Because that's the other thing that you have to do now around your new territories is to make sure there are warships in the area. Otherwise, pirates turn up and start pirating.
That's what they do.
They do. They're all piratey.
Yep.
So I've got my 3 caravels hanging around in Bermuda now, and I've got a small fleet up on the coast of Canada as well, which might or might not be enough. They're just transports though, so they might not. I might need to put another caravel there. But again, once the colonial nation forms, they'll form their own navy as well, so I just need to get that sorted. Explore more. Oh, the natives of Avalon have risen up. Time for me to smite them. And the thing about doing this is, I think, like every battle you win boosts your army tradition. So if you're going around
That's quite nice.
beating up on loads of natives, you're probably going to get quite a high army tradition out of it. And that means you get good generals. As well as being just a generic... Ooh, Castile likes me better now.
That's good stuff.
And yeah, that's as well as getting generic improvements to how your army fight anyway. I think. Yeah, so that's good.
Oh, I wish these rebels would turn up so I could kill them.
Yes, it's the waiting that's the worst part.
Yeah.
It's like,
But if you're gonna rebel, get on with it. We're waiting for you.
yeah, so I've got all these men which I could be using to invade somebody else, but no.
Exactly. There you are.
Avalon
Mucking around.
is now also producing fish as its trade good,
Fish.
and that means they've reached 400 occupants, because you get a trade good assigned when you get to 400 colonists, occupants of the colony rather. Bermuda has, as expected, now passed Placentia and is at 702 occupants to 665. I might need to put an explorer on my boats again, because the last explorer died. I've lost my claim on Artois as well. They seem to be expiring very quickly. Right, let's get an explorer on the boats, and then the boats can explore. That's what they'll do.
Yep. Explorer's gonna explore.
Yep.
Or something.
Or something, yes. I still only have 2 available missions, which is kind of odd.
Oh, I don't know what my missions are at the moment.
An excellent minister. I can get a cheap spy master, but I can't afford him. So I'm burning so much cash on colonizing.
Woo! Finally got admin tech 10.
Nice.
Oh,
You must be getting a decent being massively behind bonus on the price
Yeah.
for that, though.
yeah, it really zoomed that last one.
Yeah, well, yes.
So now I can take a free slot for something.
Because you've bought 2 admin techs during this session, so.
Yeah.
So idea groups, yes.
Yes.
So you'll be on your
What's
3rd one now, then.
Yep. Third one.
So which types do you have already? Because
I've got religious and trade ideas.
right, so you've got religious and trade, and religious is an administrative one.
Yep, and the other one
And
is
trade
a
is a
diplomatic.
one. So I guess military would be the. You don't have to take military, but you spread out your usage of points. It's probably a better idea. It's
Yeah.
up to you. But again, you're going to be doing a lot of warring, so it might be
I am,
worthwhile.
yeah. National manpower modifier plus 50%.
Oh, are you
Ooh.
looking at
Quantity, sorry.
quantity?
And quality is infantry combat ability.
Yes.
Quality or quantity?
The thing about quantity, right,
Yeah.
is that it does put your manpower modifier up. That's awesome. It puts your force limit up. But the problem with having a large force limit and not very much money is that you can't maintain the army at that size. Having the extra manpower is good. I have quantity ideas at the moment.
I think I'm going to go for quality.
But I was going to suggest quality to you because you're
Yeah.
fielding a smaller army, but they'll be a better army.
Yeah, that's the plan.
And I actually think quality is quite good. I mean, the very first thing you get is plus 10% infantry combat ability, which is not to be sneezed at. And a boost to your army tradition every year is the second idea on that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think that's probably good too.
Ooh, I've got national decisions to make. I can pass the Declaration of Indulgent Act and the Conventicle Act.
Oh, yeah. Did you just change rulers?
Possibly.
Yeah, so every time you get a new ruler, I think you get the option to pass those again. Although it might actually be an admin tech 10. Oh, it's an admin tech 10 thing. Forget what I said. It's an admin tech 10 thing. You can pass them, but I have not passed them because they make stability cost more. But you'll be using missionaries way more than me, so
yeah,
it's important for you. Right, boats, find me more stuff.
Oh, they've gone down to 70%. There's only 6k of them, right? And that means it's war.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Right.
So,
my boats.
war in Tunis.
My boats have located the coast. I've also found Cherokee and an army from the Chickasaw. That's interesting. My ships are fine. Bermuda being colonized now means I can just park them there, and I don't have to send them back to northeast Canada to repair, which is good.
Right.
Oh, my spine network's reached 100 in France because I wasn't paying attention. so I can probably do stuff with that if I want. Support rebels, that really didn't do anything. I might as well just fabricate some claims. No. Fabricate claim on Vermandois. And Bergerac. Oh, Vermandois. Let's do that. And I can fabricate another claim in Provence as well, if I wanted to.
They rise up, they die.
Oh, I can't fabricate on there. I can get to them. So,
right. I'm going to war in just a moment.
I'm not sure what to do with my spying.
Yeah.
Because my spy networks are large. France is at war again. They are a defender. The Sienese purge of Mantuan heresy. Ooh. So Siena has invaded Mantua to try and force them to change religion. Siena, Hungary, and the Papal State, and France is allied with Siena, I guess, or something. So they're involved in that war. Whatever.
Right, I've got 2 armies at 22,000 to go and kick Tunis's ass.
I'm not going to revoke my claim on Nantes. No way. Provence can just hate me. I don't care. All right, you're about to invade. Cool.
Yep, about to go into
I
Tunis.
see you've bumped your forces up. What's your force limit at now?
My force limit
It
is
must be-
now at 58.
Yeah, I was going to say it must be getting on for 60 at this point.
Yeah, I've got 8,000 sitting down in my colony
Yes,
just to keep shooting natives.
absolutely. All right, so war with Tunis then.
Yep.
Give me.
I think
I
reckon
mean,
it will go all right.
Yes, I don't think you'll need to call me in right away, but if you want to call me in later, then.
No, Portugal's on for being called in, so I may call them in anyway.
All right.
Mostly for their ships, really.
Yes, they can do heavy lifting.
Ooh, the Ottomans are allied though.
With Tunis.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be a problem for you.
Yeah.
That's going to be a definite issue. The Ottomans are big. Look how big they are.
They were most. What's this?
Don't check those boxes, by the way, for stuff that they're allied with.
Yeah.
When you're invading somebody else, don't check the boxes on the opposing side, because that's only if you want even more people to come to be against you in the war, and you probably don't. So never ever check those boxes unless you are certain that you want to.
Well, hopefully the Ottomans are far enough away that everything will be all right.
Well, they have to get to you through Mamluks, but I don't know, and they
and
probably.
France.
Well, no, they go through Mamluks, which is in the south.
Oh,
So
right,
that's North Africa. So that's where they'd come at you through, if they were going to come at you. I don't know where their navy is either. Something
Maybe I
else to
should
be
take
aware
out
of.
Songhai instead. Oh, I was going to do this. Nothing can go wrong.
Okay, watch out for the Ottoman navy, is what I'm going to say there, because you've got 14 trade ships mooching around, and you should probably hide them. But yeah, if the Ottomans come in, then I'll send some troops down.
Yeah,
so I could send some troops down now. Actually, I don't have to wait to be invited. I can march my troops into your. Oh no, I can't. I don't have military access. The pirates are back in. Pirates are back in Canadian waters again.
In goes the war.
So I need some more warships. The Pope has called for a crusade against Tunis.
Oh, sweet.
So that's useful. See, if that had happened a few minutes earlier, you could have joined the Crusade instead, and it would have been a massive coalition.
Damn it!
Oh well.
Who was I to know?
I could actually join the Crusade, though, probably. Let me just pause this for a sec.
That's really annoying. Can I actually? Is there a way to join the Crusade after you're invading them?
No. I don't actually quite know how the Crusade works. Catholics all over the world are encouraged to attack Tunis in the name of our Lord. I don't know if it actually does wind up being a big coalition. It's just that you get a CB of the Crusade against them.
Ah, right.
And it hasn't actually come up yet because I can't do it.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything for it.
But they did call for a Crusade, so I could try clicking on this, but I think it just takes me to Tunis. Yeah, so if I...
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't have a
need to
casus belli on them, so that's very odd. I'm not sure how that works. See, Tunis has taken another one of Jareed's territories as well. There's only one Jareed territory left.
I see, we're doing it for the Jaredians.
Yes, obviously. Retroactively. Hey, my ports are blockaded. Who's blockading me? Oh, Placentia's being blockaded by pirates.
Yarr.
I need to sort that out. I should put a warship up there and that'll stop them. I can... Yeah, I'm going to put a carrack up there.
Ooh, a loan offer. What? Why do I want a loan offer?
It's just sometimes people who like you will offer you loans if you want them. Maybe you're a bit short of cash, but it's not.
No, thank you very much.
Yeah, Tunis has 20 ships in there now.
Yeah, I moved all my ships to the port.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, I basically want to stomp along there. I want to really take Kabylia.
Right, I can get another economic idea. Debts and loans. Yep.
Oh, Poland's offering me cash now.
Obviously, they reckon your war is going to be expensive, so they're getting in on it.
Yeah. They're only offering me 50 ducats. Like,
yeah,
no.
They probably don't have very much. all my manufactories have finished being built. That should be more cash for me now.
I'm on -2% war score, but I've taken 2 places.
It's because you're being blockaded.
Ah, right.
Like blockades are worth quite a lot because he's blockading 4 of your provinces by being in that one sea zone.
Yeah.
So that's why.
It'll go up in a moment when I take my when I take Daria.
Yep. I'm just wondering.
I haven't actually seen any of their troops yet.
Oh, I can see some Ottoman navies though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're quite big. You were good to put your boats away. See,
I have actually got some more stooging around somewhere.
In the Aegean, there are currently 42 Ottoman ships, and
blimey.
And they do have more, which just disappeared into west and into the fog of war that I can't see.
Oh, I've just lost an advisor.
So, oh, I'm maxed out on military power again, which keeps happening. And yeah, I can't buy the tech yet, and I can't buy any more military ideas. So I'm just gonna have to bump my I'll have to do province improvements again. Glamorgan, you get more manpower, and you get more manpower. There we go. Yes, there's now only 10 Ottoman ships in the Aegean, but there's, I think 23 of them have moved back to the east. I'm sure there is a navy on its way to you. I just don't know where they are. Right, my caravel. I ignore your naval research wrongs. I'm going to need to go and deal with these pirates because they're starting to grow in number.
Yee! I've got up to 3%.
Hurrah!
Not very much though.
Well,
There's one of their armies.
what's your war goal?
My war goal is take Daria, which I've done.
Right. Well, it's gonna slowly tick up then from having that.
Poland has just given me 50 ducats.
Cool. Obviously, they must hate Tunis then.
Oh, I suppose it's because maybe it's they think I'm doing a holy war, and not just because.
Maybe it's because it's because of the Crusades. They're going, you are crusading against the infidel, as the Pope said. So here, have some cash.
No, I just wanted to invade anyway. It was convenient.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know how the Crusades work because I still don't have a CB against Tunis. So, and my country is Catholic, but I'm not near them. Maybe that's why. Don't know how it works. Joining the Crusade and paying full maintenance on your armies. Maybe I need to pay full maintenance on my armies before that will happen.
Hang on! Someone's invading me in the north.
I think I can afford to do that. Oh, the Ottomans. That's where all those ships were. The Ottomans have landed in the north.
Oh, it's only 15,000. I just need to get some lads up there, which is going to be awkward.
At present.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could still call me to arms if you want.
Yeah, it's just getting rid of that blockade. But yeah, if you could get some lads to beat up those nasty Ottomans, that'd be lovely.
If you care to wait for a little while until my troops reach full strength, I'll just put the maintenance up then, and then you can call me to arms, and I will go in, and I'll be able to beat their army up. I should probably put a general on this army though. Recruit a general. Him. I've got too many leaders again. Whatever. Okay. The blockade's going to be a problem because the Ottomans have 42 ships out there.
Well, my plan is sail my ships out to engage them, then race my guys across the across the straits while they're engaged.
Well, don't worry about the straits because if you call me in, then I'll bring my armies in from the north.
Okay.
So, which is why I said you could call me in, so I can help you clear up the Ottoman armies which are sitting in your territory.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Just let me know when. Venice is offering me cash.
Because you've joined the Crusades. I still don't know how the crusading works. Or how I join it. Actually, maybe I'll do it through...
They're just storming through my provinces in the north.
Diplo, maybe. No. I was trying to see if I could join the Crusade through my diplomatic actions with you. But no. Or... Who's the current Pope? Is Provence, the Curia controller. Can't really join the Crusade through that either. Don't know how it works, never done it. But my army's at 100% maintenance now, but I don't have a CB. I don't know. Anyway, call me in if you like. It's about to tick over to the next month, and then my armies will be at full strength.
Right. So how do I do that?
You should have a. Well, if you just right click on me, and then there'll should be a call to arms button. Because we're allies. There we go.
There we go.
I accept your call to arms. I am now at war.
Hurrah!
The Ottomans.
And conveniently, you have 26,000 men just sitting there.
Yeah, I'm going to have to siege this fort down before I can get to them, though, but it's fine.
Yeah. I've got a load of men about being built at in the south to slow them down a bit anyway.
Yeah, I think they're just going to be mooching around taking your provinces rather than making a charge anywhere, so...
Yeah.
But yes, my ships... What are my ships doing? This transport fleet should probably park. Because I do not have a fleet to match the Ottomans' fleet. They have a larger naval force limit than I do. Obviously, because of the size of their fleet.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's right. I think my fleet's big enough to deter them, at least. And if they're not kind of hanging around down there, then my fleet is definitely big enough to come and dislodge that Tunisian one.
What's the Ottomans? What's the Ottomans' military tech like?
12.
Ah, boo.
Yeah, no, they're going to be. The Ottomans don't have a problem with monarch power.
Yeah.
I would say.
I've nearly got my military quality idea though, so that'll be good.
Cool.
Right.
Crusade. There we go. It just happened to me because I joined your war. I'm now in the Crusade, which gives more money, more morale, more manpower, more prestige, more people influence. Crusading
More
is
everything.
fun. So you can just carry on invading Tunis. You've got your slowing down army down there now. I'm gonna have to siege these forts down that they've taken before I can get to them. But it's fine. They're currently sieging Toledo, which you probably don't want. But is Portugal in the war?
I thought I called them.
They are not in the war. Now they are.
They are now.
Right, which that just puts them in the firing lines from all those Ottoman armies that are there. But suddenly, there's Portuguese armies beating up Ottoman armies.
Yep. They buggered off now.
All right, I can invest in a new idea. Land of opportunity. Yes, more settlers. I'm definitely taking that. All right. Oh, they're in the Ottoman armies in the south of France as well. They're just hanging out. Oh, they must have asked for military access. And the Portuguese are now clearing up some of the territories that the Ottomans took. So that's good too. Bit of a rebel problem going on in Bohemia. It's probably fine. Oh, wow. There's a lot of troops knocking about. Hang on.
Whoa, yep. 32,000?
They're going to kill me. I actually cannot retreat into Navarra either. Because it's blocked. My access to Navarra is blocked. Can I run away anywhere else?
I'm bringing some troops back. Wow.
Yeah. The Ottomans got a lot of men.
You got another 26,000 in the north.
Yes, France has given military access to the Ottomans, which means I get military access too. That's how it works. It works for if you give access to one side in a war, you give it to both.
Otherwise, bad things happen.
Yep. So this army's probably going to get battered because I can't get them away from where they are. So what I should probably
Portugal's coming up behind you, though.
Is gather together my northernmost two armies and in Anjou and move them south as a unit. Portugal's there, but they're in Navarra. I can't actually move to Navarra. It doesn't let me do it because the Ottomans hold this fort in Vizcaya, which is blocking my way. So, yeah. This army's going to get battered. Unless I move it, if I can move it. I might move it out. If I move it into Armagnac, then I can fight their 10k.
Yeah.
And then that 32k will have to chase me into Armagnac and then beat me up, but... Alright, let's do that. It's not going to go well one way or the other. Oh, they are moving from Navarra now. So... Alright. Hopefully the Portuguese army will arrive in time to save the day. Well, they arrived. Well, that's good. It's still... Oh, no. Well, another 37,000 Ottoman troops have just arrived.
Bloody hell, what's their force limit?
It's enormous. They're huge. Let's have a quick sheet and look. Military, armies. The Ottomans, force limit of 129.
Holy cow.
Yep. I mean, mine's 94. They've got a massive force limit. Their army is enormous. They have... I'm suspecting they have quantity ideas as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bad deal, basically. But
you're winning that battle so far.
So it's far too close though. Like, and then the 37k enemies will show up and march in and kill us all. Right, won that battle, but I need to pause this again. We are also pretty much at our time limit.
Yeah.
So we might have to leave this as an exciting cliffhanger for next week. Who will win in this fight where I'm outnumbered 37k to 17k? Ooh. And also, because I'm sieging a fort, if they come in, then they'll be the defenders of that fort. So yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. I've got 20,000 coming back.
Yeah, you've got
my mini force has just harassed one of theirs and got kicked.
Yeah, you've got Tunis has 15,000 men knocking about for them as well. But getting Portugal in is helping a bit as well. And my 52,000 troops in the north are going to march south as well. That's the thing that I'm going to do. The last thing I'm going to do before we sign off for the day.
Let me just hire some lads on the way then.
Also to note that Bermuda is at 913 of 1,000 colonists.
Ooh,
Placentia is at 815 and Avalon is at 555. And what will happen once Placentia finishes is that Avalon will grow more quickly because then it'll be adjacent to 2 existing provinces rather than just 1. So colonies going well. This war may have been a bad choice on your part. Although, it is the Crusades.
I mean, look how much of Tunis I've got.
You've got quite a lot of Tunis. It's just that the Ottomans are slowly just funneling them in through France.
Yeah. Well, I'll say we've got 20,000 coming. And
yes.
You've got...
Well, they've got 12k in Castile. They've got 19k in the north. They've got another 37k coming in. Right.
Yeah. And you've got 52,000.
52k in the north and 17k in the south.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the numbers are about even, or including your armies in the south. There, we're ahead of them, but I think the Ottomans have more men hanging around somewhere else.
We'll find out next time.
And we will. So, join us then to see what happens. See if Robin can do a snatch and grab war. It's like, just get the Warsaw high enough to grab something and then get out. So, until then, thanks very much for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Toodaloo.
Bye.